All right, hello. All right, here we go. This was important. I wanted to touch on this with the stream one time for the one time. Just stream time one time. Here you go.
Activities within the pre-patch event itself. Randomly, foes out in the open world could drop you great quality pieces that can then be used for transmogs later. And these are going to be specifically transmogs of the Thalassian variety. Like,
Make it war. Mm. Okay, from your favorite brand new Death Knight, what I'm saying is make it war. How do we make it war? Because I'm seeing horde aesthetic here, which I like. I'm a horde character here. It's awesome. But somebody in the lines is crying right now. I know someone is, unless they got their own, unless Blood Elf aesthetic is just for everybody now. Cross faction because we don't care no more. But if we care a little bit, make it war. It's from your favorite Death Knight. The guy that came out of nowhere, got no name. Scrap Moses. Scrap TD Moses. Champs respawn. Make it war. That's what's interesting. I mean, I don't know. WoW has made it to the point where it's like it doesn't have to be war. And I've never seen World of Warcraft not be war. So it's like, okay. That's why I keep looking for other video games. Cause like I fell in love with going across the line and I see a lines and it's like, hey brother, it's up. It's you or me. I like this. I like it. And now I feel as though Alliance is going to be able to get the same sets as Horde. We've come a long way. That's amazing for the game. That's awesome. We probably kumbaya and with it, skipping, holding hands and shit. That's amazing. Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if in 2027 Thor get Jaina pregnant. We about to fuck it all up. It's about to get real sexy crazy out here. All of it once at one time. It's going to all happen. That's where we probably going with it. Make it war. Okay, you had Warlords of Draenor. You fucked it up a little bit because we had to go against the Horde as the Horde and Alliance. You lost me, but I had to. But to pay homage to it, I'm the one person probably still going back to my garrison. That's what come with it. Because I fucks with the garrison because y'all made me do that. Make it war. I don't know how. Fuck it up a little bit. The gaming industry is where it's going to be. Ashes of Creation came out. I'm thinking about rolling the mage. Let's try to figure it out. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Make this bitch war. You have a competitor now. You know what I mean? Like the competitor is there. It's Ashes of Creation. If that shit succeeds, WoW has an actual competitor. Like there's Final Fantasy, but they have their core base. Awesome. Another MMO, RuneScape. I don't even understand nothing about that. The level of grind it is in that game, I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna do it in my life. I'm not gonna do it. I'll just listen to all the stories and the messages I'm tracking. I'm never gonna do that shit. For a while? Nah, when I first leveled my first warrior, there was a lock who just made my life a living shit. He did that for an hour. He just it just camped me because he knew that once I came to life, 2 dots, I can't charge him. That's it. I'm chasing him, but he running from me, and I ain't fast enough. Oh no, and them arrows ain't doing it. Noob status. Nah, there's a hate for them, and that can't go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? I don't care who mends what. I don't care who becomes whose friend. I don't care who have who baby, yo. Nah. That warlock that did that to me, that don't go nowhere. I see some red on Alliance. They die for him. For what he did back then. Make it war, yo. We got the sets. Cause my man Quathular, threw up the set and was like, "It's Silver Moon Horde over here over everything, but y'all got y'all own little spot because we need to fight off shadows." I see. If we had Varian, he wouldn't be playing the games. Varian would be like, "Well, we need more space," and then I don't know. Thrall would have stood his ground. Hellscream would have been like, "Cool, but you ain't getting it." War. Bang. Bang on say you can have 60. 60-40, baby. You can have it. Because I got totems on my back. We don't need that. We don't need that. Give me war. Death Knight. Give me war.
The world drop variation. There's going to be a bunch of them that you'll be able to unlock once Midnight launches, but they're primarily going to drop you items of the world drop quality. I've only got a handful of male pieces, but you can see what it looks like. And these are going to have like very Silver Moon, Blood Elven aesthetic. The male one looks pretty good, but then there's also variation for
Silver Moon is what you heard. Now, as a horde over everything player, Alliance will get stepped on as they need to. War. If I had to give a reason for war, I would say the revamp of Undercity would be a reason for war, right? Like, what if we make that into an oasis for undead? What are we now speaking on? Like, are we giving a part of the world to the undead to try to give life to the undead? Like, what does that mean? Does people rush back? Does people rush to death so that they can live in an undead oasis? Or like, what is that? What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Make it war. Just give me an expansion of war. None of the main leaders gotta die. Give me a reason. Give everybody else a reason. Give PvPers a reason to kill everybody. Give PvPers a reason to drop bodies. But I need everybody to work together to kill fire mages and all types of mages and hunters and all types of hunters and polys and all types of polys. And yeah, everything else is fair game. And warriors and all types of warriors. And everything else and druids and all types of druids. And everything and monks and all types of monks. And everything else is fair game. And locks and every type of lock. And everything else is really, I said hunters. I meant that shit. I don't know if I said hunters, but if I didn't, hunters, because I mean that shit. And then every other class in the game, you know what I mean? Make it war. What we about to do right now? We about to fight the shadows. We going to the void. We got the cribs. That's awesome. And then what we got after that? We got the final joint where we beat Zalatav. And then make it war. What comes next? WoW doesn't end. This shit been going for I don't know how long. I think it started at 2005. I got invested around 2010 or 2008. I don't even remember. I know Burning Crusades when I first started playing. Yo, make it war. Peace is awesome. Bavarian died, and we need somebody on the alliance that can stand up. Because why would Horde not take this whole bitch the fuck over? Why would we not do that? Why would we not do that? Because we can. The expansion is in Silver Moon. That's our city. We can. So like, Alliance don't got no place for the Horde and what goddamn Stormwind. Ain't no place for us. Now we got a place for them in one of our cities. No, it's us. Why don't we take that shit from them? I mean, because Hellscream was pushing the issue on track, and Bane, he wants some friendly shit. Okay, Thrall wanted to retire. Okay, nobody want to forgive Sylvanas, even though my man Nathaniel's is alive. Okay, whatever. So it's just all about peace. We can take that shit from them. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what's you know what I'm saying? We can. And since we can, there's just always gonna be a why the fuck ain't we? And that's all I'm saying here. Make it war.
Plate as well, which you got a bunch of them. The helmet in particular looks extra unique. It looks like some of the guards attire. I love how like the eyes are shadowed a little bit. You also have the what looks like hair plume type of thing that just kind of sticks out at the top, which looks amazing. And even the recolor of the set looks incredibly good. It was also set for leather wearers with Thalassian set with the mask, the shoulders. The actual set looks a little bit more open compared to some of the other sets, which are more armored looking. And of course, there's also one for the Clothies as well, which has a little bit more of this regal magistrate type of a look, but with the more duller colors. But definitely something that you can and should farm up during this event. So with these armor sets specifically, technically you can't list them on the auction.
So then my question is there an alliance version? Because long after Warlords of Draenor, everything has become about being equal. In a world full of equal, what is the alliance set of this? I'm not looking for it. But I know it's been a very big topic of equality and Horde gets, then the Alliance gets. That's why the character models and shit like that is all looking the same. I'm tracking. Like, what does the Alliance models of this look like? Why can't we make war out of it? That's what I'm saying.
House, but with how often they're dropping over in the PTR testing, I don't think they're really going to be anything that you can make crazy gold off of. But if anything, it's definitely worth going to Twilight Highlands and farm as many mobs as possible for all those great pieces until you can complete those extra sets ahead of midnight. Definitely one of the more unique items that you can collect from here, the one that may take you a little bit of time to grind through. But with that being said, I do want to thank all of you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy this update. If you did enjoy this pre-patch preview, go ahead and give this video a like, as I would very much appreciate it. Be sure to join our Discord community.
Yeah, this is Darn Long Gaming, and I'm here because I just wanted to talk about why we should make that shit war. You know what I mean? Like, all that's cool, but I started it where I started it because what if we could make the sets a reason for war? So, like, what if the Alliance has, because they got, from my understanding, they have the rogues. Like, we got the locks and the alchemists for the undead. You know, we got them, and we got warriors because of orcs. Smart people, strong people. That's us. But Alliance has rogues. Like, they have the rogues. That's them. So, like, why would we not? Why would Alliance not create a fucking S7 on some N7 shit and try to just infiltrate the rest of Silvermoon? Why would they not? That's the dumbest shit to not do. You are in the enemy's territory while you are trying to fight off a neutral threat. And you know it's the enemy's territory, even in peaceful times. Why would you not have scouts around that bitch? It doesn't make sense. Where's the war? You know what I mean? That's just where it comes from. Where's the war at?
Especially if you want to keep up with all the newest midnight updates, as we post anything new over there pretty regularly, or even housing updates as well as Legion Remix updates.
Yeah, that's all awesome. So he used the Darlon Gaming does 1v1s, and all of those shits are super fire. I love the 1v1s of WoW. Them shits is great. Yeah. I'm gonna stand on my point of make it war. I believe that's the where else can you go after fighting the shadows? I like being on and off of WoW for so long. The only thing that kind of rang true through every single expansion is the Void is the no go, the Void is the all strong, the Void and the Titans. The Voids and the Titans, both of them. We just fucked up a Titan not too long ago. Then the Void, we about to fuck that up right now. Those is the two. Like if Luffy had his warlords and beat the warlords and got to the Yonkos, and the Yonkos didn't switch till he beat the Yonkos, then our Yonkos for WoW, that's the Void. You know what I mean? And the Legion, the Void and the Legion. That's our Yonkos. We about to beat the Void. So then let's make it resource. But then who gonna come out of hiding? Who gonna be like it's now time? We didn't know, but now we know. And then why would the Alliance not use whatever new faction as a roguelike entity? Or like some Valpyrian who been sneaking the whole time because they got on the Horde side through some sneaky shit. And they just used the Valpyrian. Like I thought that's what the Alliance was. I thought that's what the Alliance was. They're the rogues. We got the alchemists, the warlocks, and the warriors. They have the rogues. They have a fucking Mission Impossible team out there. They're the rogue people. And there's just no part of this that makes sense where you have a section in an enemy's territory in a neutral setting and you don't utilize your fucking N17. Why would you not do that? That doesn't add up. Are we really keeping the peace like that? No, we never will. It never happens that way. Even if there is a threat, the threat is being handled and there is still a 5 to 7 man team collecting intel every fucking day. Because if the threat takes out the whole world, oh, that shit happened. But if we take out the threat, well, then the threat just goes back to what it was to begin with. So it's like, make it war. And that's all this was really about. I just wanted to say that. Make Warcraft war again. And we're in a peaceful time. There are women at the company and they run the company, and that's awesome. And we got Chris Manson back, and that's why we got the 3-piece. But like PvP don't really matter like that. And the conflict don't really add up to PvE situations. So it's like it's a weird place. So Alliance and Horde need to be together so it makes sense in PvE. And like you might even fuck around, have a 40-man raid, you can queue it, but it has to be Alliance and Horde. I can see that in the future. But I want war because I do the PvP. Give me a reason. Give me the rewards that I won't get from PvE. Give the PvEers can't get these stupid flame custom awards unless they get their hands bloody in this one area. And I'm pretty sure y'all said you're gonna give us that area, but nah. I still feel like it's gonna be a little messed up. Give us that area. Strict PvP. PvEers are envious because of how fire the set or the weapon or the stats or the gear or the money making opportunity from just PvP. Make it an island. And you did it in Burning Crusade. The Daily Island. I believe y'all bringing that shit back. Make it war, yo. Now the bad side of war is when the servers is unbalanced, only one side having fun. And on most of the servers I'm on, it's the Alliance having fun. Most of the times. And then the way PvP work, if you're good, you're taking out 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Like PvEers, I give one PvPer. One PvPer could take out 2. A good PvPer could probably take out 3. Depending on the circumstance and how quick the third one got there. Certain classes could take out 4. Give us Daily Island. Give us good money. And that's how you gonna get me. Cause I don't care about none of this PvE shit at all. I don't quest. I don't care. I don't care for questing. Once I get max level, I'm not doing no more of them fucking quests. Cause it ain't tied to PvP. I don't know why I need it. Unless I like no, there's that cape everybody got. I don't got that cape. I still get 2400. I'll be alright. I ain't getting none of that shit. As soon as we get max level, whatever way PvP can make me money, Off of Honor, I'm doing that. And I'm doing Arena. That is it. Once we get there, that is what we are about. Make that shit war. I want to do dailies. I want to make some extra money on a daily with some dailies. It has to be war though. I don't care. I want it to be PvP, but I don't want to have to queue for it. I want to see somebody. I want to see somebody just doing their thing, question, and they as they doing their thing, they get a death grip and they don't know what to do with their life, and now they silence because they're made. So that's an ice block, and I'm already looking around because you gonna let that whole 10 seconds go because you're scared. Oh yeah, you scared now. Uh-oh. So you looking around, you probably typing to somebody, I need help, come tell me. I'm looking for him too. If it's not a healer, you're in a bad place. That's what's going on here. Cause I ain't used the grip yet. That was an ice change to stop you where you was at. Uh-oh. And then as soon as I put the strangle on you, you couldn't blink, so you just got scared. Then what you do? You popped your ice block. There was no CDs popped. There was only a chains and a strangle. That's what fear is. You don't get away from this. Your life is already over. Use your ice block. You will die within this 20 seconds. It's going to happen that fast. Going to happen like that. That's how it's going to go. You're going to die within these 20 seconds. I am going to enjoy this. You will not enjoy this. You may put the game down after this, but you're not alone because you're alliance, which means there are 2 people already on the way. But you'll be dead in 10 seconds. Because once that ice block is down, everything gets very, very dangerous for you. Now, if you're lucky, you get 2 extra hunters and I'm dead. If not, mage down. And now I got 2. That's the 3v1. Don't let it be melee. I'm kiting. The kite game crazy. Kite game crazy. Alright, and that's all I wanted to say. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about right there. The rest of this, subscribe to them if you want to. But I was just saying, when it comes to the sets, make it war. I really don't want to see Alliance walk around with horse shit. That's gonna make me feel sick. It's gonna make me feel like killing the Alliance for all these years was for nothing, and that just hurts me inside a little bit. And it's like, must I kill more? And that's the problem. So y'all take it easy. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe more.